Welcome back to the show, everyone. Today, we're diving into something that's not often talked about enough when it comes to learning English: mindset. If you've ever felt stuck or frustrated even after studying grammar and vocabulary for years, this episode is for you. So Jake, what do we even mean when we say, think like a native?
Great question, Emma. Most people assume fluency is all about knowing more grammar or memorizing more words. But really, it's about how you use what you already know. Thinking like a native means switching from translating mode to expression mode. You stop overthinking and start communicating naturally, even if your English isn't perfect yet.
That's a huge shift. So it's not just about knowledge, but mindset?
Exactly. Mindset affects your confidence, how you learn, and even how you hear English. If you always think like a student, you'll always hesitate. But if you start thinking like a user of the language, progress comes faster, and it feels way more fun.
Let's get into it. What's the first mindset shift people should make?
Shift number 1 is this: stop being afraid of making mistakes. Instead, treat them as fuel for your growth.
Easier said than done for many people.
True, but here's why it's crucial. Natives make mistakes all the time. The difference is, they keep talking. Learners often freeze or feel ashamed. That fear holds them back. If you want to speak fluently, you have to fail forward.
I love that, fail forward.
Exactly. Think of speaking English like learning to ride a bike. You have to wobble a bit before you ride smoothly. So every mistake is just part of the process. The faster you make them, the faster you improve.
So instead of, oh no, I said it wrong, you think, cool, now I know better next time.
Yes, that's the mindset of someone who gets fluent quickly.
This next one is big. A lot of our listeners struggle with over-translating in their heads before they speak.
Right, and that leads us to shift number 2. Stop translating, start thinking in English.
Why does translating slow people down?
Because your brain is working in 2 languages at once. It's like trying to drive while reading a map and watching YouTube. Way too much processing. Thinking in English trains your brain to operate directly in the language, like a native.
But how do you start thinking in English?
You start small. Narrate your day. I'm brushing my teeth. I'm walking to the store. Do it out loud or in your head. Watch English videos and repeat simple phrases. Over time, it becomes automatic.
Like building a mental muscle.
Exactly. The more you do it, the less you translate. And that's when fluency really kicks in.
So many learners are perfectionists. They won't speak unless they can say it just right.
That's shift number 3. Focus on communication, not perfection. The goal isn't to speak perfectly, it's to be understood.
That's freeing.
It is. Fluency is messy. Natives use filler words, pause, say, and nobody cares. Learners get stuck trying to make perfect sentences and end up saying nothing.
So basically, say it ugly, but say it.
Perfectly said, Emma. Prioritize connection over correction. That's what natives do.
I think a lot of people are still stuck in study mode.
Right. And shift number 4 is, stop only studying English, start using it. Language is a tool. If you're only learning it for a test, you'll never sound natural. But if you use it to live, to learn, to laugh, to connect, it sticks.
Even 10 minutes a day of real usage helps?
Yes. Watch a podcast, write a short message to a friend, record a voice note. It doesn't have to be fancy, it just has to be real. Fluency is built in the small, consistent moments.
Let's recap real quick. 1. Mistakes are your friends. 2. Stop translating. 3. Communication over perfection. 4. Use English like a native would.
Exactly. And here's the truth. You don't need more grammar books. You need a mindset upgrade. That's how you learn faster and actually enjoy the process.
So good. Any final tips?
Just start today. Pick one mindset shift and apply it. Fluency isn't some magical skill, it's a daily decision.
Thanks so much, Jake. And to everyone listening, if this episode helped you, share it with a friend who needs it. And hit subscribe for more powerful episodes to level up your English.
Let's keep growing together. See you next time.